In lesson 4-6, we will write fractions as percents and percents as fractions. A ratio is one way to write a part to a whole. For example, 76 is a part and 100 is my whole. 76 over 100 is a ratio, and 76 is the part, 100 is the whole, and as a percent, we would say 76%. A percent is a part-to-whole ratio that compares a number to 100. So every percent can be written as n over 100. So whatever you have for n percent, you can put n over 100 to write it as a fraction. So 34 out of 100 is 34%. Write the ratio as a percent. Diana scored 63 goals out of 100 attempts. So 63 written as a ratio out of 100. And I know that whenever I have n over 100, I will have n percent. So since I have 63 over 100, this will equal 63%. In a survey, 31.9 out of 100 people preferred crunchy peanut butter. So as a fraction, the ratio is 31.9 compared to the whole of 100. And since this number is written over 100, I can write it as a percent, 31.9%, because n over 100 equals n percent. Okay, the ratio is 11 to 20. I know that all percents can be written over 100, so I'm going to try to change the denominator to 100 by multiplying the denominator by 5. And whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. So I need to multiply the numerator by 5, and I'm going to get 55 over 100. And that equals 55%, because n over 100 equals n percent. Mitchell read 18 out of 25 chapters of a book during his winter vacation. What percent of the chapters did he read? Well, this ratio can be written as 18 over 25. Since I know percents can be written as a fraction, as a part over 100, I need to get the denominator to be 100. So I can multiply 25 times 4, and I also need to multiply the numerator times 4. 25 times 4 is 100. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 1 plus 3 is 7. So since my part is 72 and my whole is 100, I can write that as a percent, 72%. Because n over 100, whatever n is, if you have a ratio with a number over 100, that equals your percent. Write 22% as a fraction in simplest form. Since 22%, I know that I can write, since this is n percent, I can write n over 100. But they said that we wanted the fraction to be in simplest form. So I'm going to use my L method, 22 and 100. I'll divide both by 2 to get 11 and 50. So I know that my simplest form is 11 over 50. Okay, now we're going to compare percents and fractions. there should be a division bar right there. 38% compared to 19 over 50. Well, it's going to be easier for me to compare these two numbers if they are both written as percents. So I'm going to take a look at 50. I need to get that to be 100. Multiply the top and the bottom by 2. And I'm going to get 100 in the denominator, which is what I need for finding percents. And I'm going to get 38 in the numerator. So this ratio equals 38%. 38% compared to 38%, I know that my answer is that they are equal to each other. 38% is equal to 19.